I'm Dave Hutchinson, and this is WattsNewz. Today we're in San Diego for Intersolar, one of the largest clean tech conferences in the country. Whole lot of people, whole lot of exhibitors, and a whole lot of power.
We've been in this market for decades, so most everyone in the industry is probably familiar with Sungrow and our core competency of the power electronics. But we've built off of that over the last 5-10 years to build out our energy storage business here in the US as well, leveraging that core competency of power electronics, but now offering fully integrated turnkey battery energy storage solutions.
Our focus is on supply channel management, where we bucket it with engineering, finance assistance, design, and then we ultimately help deploy across multiple markets for anyone who's interested in leveraging either their sales side, their install capacity, or capital within the market for tech-neutral credits.
We are an operating system for the solar industry. So we help move the solar industry forward with accurate proposals, designs. We can help with lead generation all the way through post-sale and permitting on rooftop resi side. And then we also own Helioscope on the commercial side.
We make steel PV module frames to replace the legacy aluminum frames that have been dominant in the industry for the last 30, 40, 50 years. So the module right behind me is a Jinko solar panel. Today we announced that we closed a multi-gigawatt, multi-year supply agreement for steel frames with Jinko Solar, supporting their Jacksonville, Florida factory. So those are made in America.
This is actually our first trade show with Intersolar. We are introducing new Motorola Energy solar panels. They are commercial panels that are made in the United States.
At Luna, our mission is to power homes around the world with endless clean energy, and we do that two ways. One is by making fantastic hardware to electrify the home, and we're starting that with the Luna system, which is a modular solar battery system that provides seamless backup, smart load control, and a fantastic customer experience. As well as that hardware vertical, we also provide a platform called GridShare, which connects to devices, whether they be Luna batteries or third-party batteries made by other OEMs, EV chargers, EVs, thermostats, and collects all of that flexibility from those assets together and provides it to the grid in the form of grid services.
Had some panelists today talking about what states can do to keep accelerating clean energy as a solution to the affordability crisis that's happening with energy bills all over the country, talking about what can be done with rooftop solar, with solar and wind and batteries generally, just because they're the cheapest energy solutions out there right now. Expanding the transmission grid, utilizing the existing transmission grid more efficiently, all sorts of stuff that can be in virtual power plants, stuff that doesn't require federal action or that can't be stopped by the Trump administration.
Yeah, I just wrapped up a panel on how to provide more flexibility to the grid when you have increasingly high amounts of renewable energy production, and that's kind of the key step in the next phase of the energy transition.
Energy Hub is an Edge DERMS software and services company. So we work with over 150 utilities across North America to aggregate DERs into virtual power plants. We currently have 3.4 gigawatts of dispatchable flexible capacity under management and 2.5 million devices in our platform.
I started Suncast because there was really no one covering the details of how leaders in the clean energy sector were building their businesses. Specifically, we say leaders on the front lines of the clean energy transition. How are we transitioning off of fossil fuels towards more renewable power? I had the privilege of having access to folks that were really doing it, and no one was telling their story. I started with a simple podcast. In 2019, I had the vision to put a stage not unlike the one we have behind us at RE+. We've now worked with RE+ and Intersolar and NABCEP and many others to bring to life these conversations in a live setting. The reality is clean energy is not suffering from a lack of incentives. It's not suffering from a lack of people who want to deploy it. It's suffering from a lack of narrative. There just aren't enough people telling the right stories. And if we can fix that, then like all good products, it will find a home.